question. Why is it important for you to wear the bahag when you perform?
Okay, I'm a self-appointed president of the Balik Bahag movement. Okay, it's a metaphor, naman. The bahag is one of the things na kinahihiyan ng mga young Cordillerans because yan ang tinuro sa kanila ng mga colonial culture. It's primitive to wear a bahag, nakakahiya, blah blah blah. Now, in the end, kanya-kanyang standards yan, di ba? So if people think that if we maybe conquered them, we could have told them your tie is uncivilized because ang init-init, you're choking, you're not comfortable. The force of military might or colonial powers have created, ito dapat ang kulturang sundan nyo. And all I'm saying is, okay, we don't have to go back to everybody wearing a bahag, pero metaphor ko yan. I have two things that I have for my metaphor. It's my bahag and my bamboo camera. Sayang wala ako dito ngayon. But the bamboo camera is also a metaphor for telling the local story. Why make a copy of Mission Impossible 28 or Star Wars 234 or that's what schools are training our young media students, no? Pero if we tell the local story, ang daming magandang kwento dito. So the metaphor of that for in terms of art and filmmaking and in terms of the bahag as a way of life that we were equally as good in achievements, whether it's engineering or irrigation like the rice terraces. Hindi dapat kahiyaan ang kultura yung katutubong kultura natin. And if we get back to that, we will really, I think if we can neutralize lang yung shame, okay? And maybe artists have that role. Pero yung education system natin also has to deal with that. As a matter of fact, yung current Secretary of Education has opened the door. He apologized to the indigenous people, si Secretary Luis Crawford. The first Secretary of Education who said, we're sorry that our mainstream education has marginalized yung kaalaman ninyo. Now, if we incorporate that, what the artists do, and the media also just stops being American Idol. Di ba? Yan. We and allow our old wisdom to come back. The world will respect us. Luluhod sila sa Pinoy. Kasi we're so flexible and our kapwa culture has corrected. If we let this just go back, and maybe the media, the cameras, and all these help us bring back this kind of thing. Wow! Galing ng Pinoy, galing.